Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here to react to another trailer. This is the official trailer for House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones prequel, and I'm pretty excited about this show. I really enjoyed Game of Thrones. It's kind of crazy how far we've come since the end of season 8, actually, but I very much enjoyed Game of Thrones pretty much the whole time. The ending, how it was executed, not the biggest fan of the final season. The story elements, like the things that happened, I'm a big fan of that. I just think they needed an extra 6 episodes. They needed an extra season to flesh out some of these arcs and decisions and make them a little more palatable. But overall, I enjoyed season 8. I enjoyed specific parts of season 8 quite a bit. I think the final, or the first 2 episodes of the final season are really good. I was pretty emotional watching those. The big battle, definitely way too dark, very hard to see anything, but I still found that somewhat enjoyable. I think that's the only episode where I wasn't a fan of the decisions that were made, and that goes when Arya kills the Night King. Not a fan of her doing that. I wanted that to be Jon. But otherwise, Dany turning bad, massacring the city, all that, I was happy about that. Well, not happy, but it made sense because that had kind of been set up throughout the whole story up to that point, right? That made sense that was happening. But how quickly it happened did not make sense. But this is a prequel series about the Targaryen rule, and when they came over and were ruling Westeros. We've seen shots of the Iron Throne with its 1,000 swords, which is I think really interesting, because I read the books as well, and in the books, the Iron Throne is this massive thing, and then in the show it was just a big chair made out of swords. But this one, there's a ton of swords, almost filling the room type swords. I don't know a ton about the overall story, which specific Targaryens it's focusing on. I know it's covered in some prequel book, Fire and Blood or something like that, which maybe I'll read eventually after this show is done. But I'm personally very excited for this show. I'm a huge fan of the genre and the universe that the show takes place in, so I'm super pumped. So before we check out this trailer, if you end up enjoying my reaction, leave a like, hit subscribe if you're new, and then if you want to support me directly, consider checking out my Patreon. That's linked in the description. But otherwise, let's check out this trailer.
War is afoot.
War is afoot. That's crazy.
The dream was clearer than a memory, and I heard the sound of thundering hooves, splintering shields and ringing swords.
Dang.
And I placed my heir upon the Iron Throne, and all the dragons roared as one.
The production value looks incredible.
I consider the matter urgent. That of your succession.
Who else would have a claim?
The firstborn child.
That's a sick helmet.
No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
Daemon.
Made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
The music is slapping hard right now.
Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out.
You are the king. Your duty is to take a new wife.
I have decided to name a new heir. I'm your heir.
His daughter. His wife.
He's afoot.
It looks very good.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
A
No.
woman would not inherit
Just
the
kidding,
Iron
maybe.
Throne, because that is the order of things.
I don't remember.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Ooh, August
Your
21st.
family
It's
has
just a
dragons.
month.
They are a power young men should never have trifled
Yo,
with.
we needed a Matt Smith renaissance for real. Oh my
Rhaenyra comes
gosh.
into power, she can cut off any challenge to her succession.
I am to inherit the Iron Throne. She will block my way.
Our hearts remain as one.
Oh, our hearts were never one.
Oof.
Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
Every day. Oh my god, this is a solid trailer.
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? Now they see you as you are.
That dragon looks really good. Choose your plan. Yo, that trailer kind of went pretty hard. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that trailer slapped pretty hard. It looked really good. I don't know how many seasons this show is planning on doing, but it looks like the central conflict of the show is the succession of the Iron Throne from what was his name? From the succession from Viserys to either his daughter or Daemon Targaryen. I recognize the name Daemon, but I also recognize the name Aemon Targaryen, and I'm pretty sure they're not the same person. But I recognize Daemon from, I feel like he was referenced in the books as well. Was he the egg one? No. That's Dunk. No, I don't remember. One of them is named Egg or something like that. Maybe that was Aemon Targaryen. Daemon Targaryen had like a sick nickname. I forgot what his nickname was. But yeah, it looks like there's gonna be a lot of politics and a lot of blood and, you know, war happening. The trailer, the music of this trailer friggin' slapped. I'm pretty sure the same guy who did the original series, Ramin Djawadi, I think I said his name right. I think he's coming back to do the music for this show, so that's pretty solid. He's a really, really good composer. And the music in this trailer went hard. It looks like at some point Matt Smith's character gets an eye patch, I think. Because it showed a couple shots of him with an eye patch, and then it looks like that Alicent Hightower or whatever tries to kill the princess who's gonna be getting the Iron Throne potentially. But yeah, friggin' balls, man. The production quality looks insane. It looks like it costs so much money. And you know, that's fair. I'm glad that HBO Max is like, here's just like all of the money. And so hopefully it can carry with it the same visual fidelity that much of Game of Thrones had, because that show looked incredible. Even though towards the end there were some elements like dark scenes that didn't look great, like I'm talking lighting dark. I feel like for the most part that show really never suffered from moments where you're like, that doesn't look real at all. Where sometimes a lot of modern shows, at least Disney ones, there's moments where they're like, that doesn't look great because the people who made them didn't have enough time. But everything looked great here. The dragons looked great. There's different varieties of dragons that looked awesome. The armor of all the people looked really cool. And I'm just really excited to experience the story. I think once I know what this is based off of, which I think it's the book Fire and Blood. Once I have watched the series, I'm gonna read that book, or I'll like read it as I go along, like never like getting past where I'm at in the show. But yeah, this I think I'll end up reading that after. But otherwise, this looks freaking awesome. I'm so excited. And it's only like a month away, so August is going to be a fun month with both this and Andor, and I think She-Hulk is happening at the same time as well. So it's going to be a friggin' slapper of a month. It's going to be real fun. But I think those are all my thoughts on this trailer. Let me know what you guys thought of the trailer down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, Helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to this show, because I will be reacting to it. And then if you want to see like full uncut versions of all my reactions to this show, or if you just want to support me in general, consider checking out my Patreon. That's linked in the description below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.